always do that. Three reasons why you need hypnotherapy. The easiest way to reprogram your mind is through your subconscious. It's not like what you see on TV. It's more like a lovely guided meditation. It's 3 times more powerful than willpower alone. Trust your subconscious. It knows more than you do.
You want to bamba? You wanna G with the big boys? Now you the wrong, get it, you the wrong, get a coffee drink with a drop cup. Ha! Hey! So you see how the thing goes? How the thing goes?
Hello, it's just me. I'm by myself right now. JARA will be here any second now. We have had a really busy week. I was moving into my new place, and now I'm putting everything away, and JARA was my realtor, so she was busy because I kept her busy with my situation. And so we decided to change our show to a better night because that's what was the request from everybody. And so here we started today. We might change the time still, but we're working with Saturdays. So we hope that works well with everybody. I can't see who's in here for some reason, but so if you're in here, like, give me a shout out on the comments because I can see the comments. Let me know. we are planning on really concentrating on the show and trying to put out there what we really want to say, trying to have more fun. We were sidetracked with finding me a house, and life happens, and we both are entrepreneurs with our businesses, so we got a little sidetracked. But you know what? This is something we really care about and we really want to do. So we are going to kick it up a notch for everybody. I still can't see who's in here. Who's in here, guys? Come on, tell me. Let me see. Maybe I'll turn it on my phone and see if I can see you. I really want to bring the point home that we got to be kind to each other. We got to make this world a better place. That's my whole reason for doing this show, is that I want people to connect again. I want people to be people again. It's not a dog eat dog world. We don't have to make it a dog eat dog world. We can make it our world again. So that's our main message, and that's why we do this. We want to share our thoughts, share our kindness, and hopefully it's a ripple, and it causes a ripple effect to everybody else, so that more people will be kind to each other. So let me make sure I put this on mute so I don't echo everybody out, or I don't know who's in here. Tell me who's in here. Is there anybody in here? Come on, peoples. Give me a shout. Give me a shout out. Let's see. It's the Authentic Happiness Show by myself. And we are live. I'm turning it on. We're not going to get an echo, though. I see 4 people, but I don't know who you are. Well, welcome. If I don't know you, you're welcome. Come on in. Be part of the family. It's a great community. We're all here to... None of us are getting out of here alive, that's for sure. So we might as well make it good, right, guys? So if I can't chat with anybody, then I don't know what to do here. There's 5 in here. Yay, who's in here? Somebody put on the chat. Who is in here? Anybody want to join? I put the link in there. Here comes my sister, which is good because I don't know why. I can't see the chat.
Are we live already?
Yeah, we are.
Oh,
where am I hearing that music come from?
That's your music.
I didn't push it. Hi, Brandy. How are you? It must be coming from something else. It came on when you came on.
Do I have something else on?
I don't have it. I don't have it on. I'm not.
All I have is StreamYard and Facebook up.
Oh, I don't know where that's coming from. Oh, it was on mine. Okay, I stopped it. Hi, Brandy.
I texted you. I'm like, so when? At 9 o'clock?
Oh.
And
we were gonna do it at 7, and then it got to 8:30, and now I still don't see JARA. She's still not here. Hello, Jen. How are you?
Well, good thing I didn't say anything crazy, because I was gonna say something crazy when I came.
Were you gonna say something crazy? I'm in my office room, but I'm glad you can just see like right there, because over here is boxes and stuff. How are you ladies doing tonight, Brandy and Jen? You guys are 2 of the best. I'm glad you guys tuned in. So we're changing to Saturdays. It's not going to be this time, though, I don't think. We went to the swap meet this morning because we're going to do vending over there. But it's rainy over here. And cold.
Oh, it's raining?
It's rainy and cold, and so we can't even do it tomorrow because, we get sick easy, both of us, and we don't want to die.
Okay, that one's better. Okay.
Oh, Lockbeard put you to sleep. I like Lockbeard's show. I like him. I like him. I like the way he talks about stuff. I like the stuff he talks about, too.
He's kind of crazy sometimes. He's a little crazy.
I like crazy. Sometimes. That's my favorite kind of people. Like that is.
I know. Fits right in with you.
Yeah.
You would have loved the podcast I was in last night.
Oh well, I missed
1,
it. What
2,
was I
3,
doing?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There was 9 of us on. And
oh my gosh. Sorry about that.
More than half of them were stoned. It was crazy.
What? Oh really? Well, what did I do last night, JARA? Why was I busy? Was I busy? I didn't watch
Last
the
night?
show my sister was on, but she said it was really good. We want.
It wasn't like really good for me. It was exposure. Okay, I'm just trying
Yeah,
to
that's
network.
what we got to do.
So I didn't say a whole lot. Once this one dude came on, he just took over the whole damn show. But it's okay. It's all good. I don't have any beef with him or anybody else. It's just I didn't talk after that one guy came on. So
because he just kept talking.
But it was funny. I mean, it was they're really silly.
I'm sorry. I was trying to find my headphones.
Oh, Luckbeard had a show about a haunted place that was really good, but I don't remember what it was called.
Oh,
that was a
really?
good show. I watched the whole thing. Yeah,
a haunted place, like that somebody had been to or something.
Yeah, it was a famous haunted place. So I'm gonna shout out.
That's cool,
Mr. J. Hello, Mr. J. Fritz. It's not an all-ladies show.
Everyone.
You can join. We're just talking about stuff.
My first show with the JoJo Bone Show is premiering in 10 minutes.
It is?
Yeah.
Really?
Okay, so this is a bad time. 9 o'clock is not a good time.
It's pre-recorded. It's pre-recorded, so I'm just gonna have another thing opened and I'll just watch the chat.
Oh,
it'll
cool.
work. It'll be fine. I can be live here and just watch the chat because it was pre-recorded. It's the one that's going to go onto the podcast, the Spotify podcast.
Nikki, that's really cool. That's kind of like a lot of exposure. That's like stepping it on up.
It's gonna be on Spotify, Amazon, iTunes.
Oh my gosh!
And
wow, that's
awesome. Something else, but I can't remember. I don't even know if I wrote it down. I'm so like busy. I have been working all day on my next 3 shows because I'm just anal.
You're about to be famous. That's why.
Good. I know.
Even Javier, he could tell I have been busy all day doing this stuff. He went out to the bar. He didn't even invite me, so I'm a little bit jealous.
Oh, don't be jealous. You were doing something.
He goes, well, I'm going to go meet a friend. So I immediately, who?
Yeah.
I'm being a woman. I'm being a wife.
We're all women.
But it's like going to be 9 o'clock. The man is asleep by 8.
It's okay.
So I was like, I got all jealous. I'm like, is it time for a midnight mission or...
So
no, honestly, I think it's all good.
Let's tell them the time let's figure out the time we want to do because 9 won't be a good time. Let's do Saturdays at is 6 too early?
It's 7.
I don't know. 7, I think 7.
Well, no, but
wine cooler is invisible. My wine
invisible.
Cooler is invisible. Because it's an apple. It's a green apple. Yeah, green apple Smirnoff.
Has anybody here in the chat been ever bended before at like a swap meet or an open market? We want advice and any tips because we're going to start doing that.
Yeah.
We can't seem to get started, but we're going to. We're getting there.
I know. Well, that's something always happens.
Because now it's too rainy, dude, and we don't want to die getting sick. So
I know. It was like the week before I was sick. I was like having coughing attacks. I couldn't be in public. I was doing that voice like Kiki when she was having her coughing fits because we both were sick and she was trying to tell me what she wanted from Chick-fil-A and she was all chicken nuggets because she was trying to hold her cough in. So like my coughing fits were way too bad to go last weekend. And then the weekend before that, it was something else. And then the weekend before that, it was something else.
Yeah. I think we're going to be better now, though. I think the stress will be less for me because I'll, won't be worried about anything.
Well, mine will be less until the next thing. And then I have, like, because it's like that with real estate. It's like back to you. Right. But I always do take like a 2-week, like, kind of
break from each one. So what we're talking about is JARA. She says she's a situation magnet because she always gets like the hard cases for her realtor business. And I say that it's because she's got the heart for it. That's why, like like the universe presents that to her, because it knows she will do it and handle it and take care of these people. So JARA is amazing, you guys, and being a realtor is so important and hard, and it's kind of scary, you guys. There's gonna be a problem coming up here with people
housing.
With what?
With housing
people.
You think
with
there's
housing.
A lot of homeless people right now. Well, unfortunately,
it's bad.
A lot more coming.
Things were a lot different when, like when most of us had to. It's never been like it is right now, and it's just difficult. Expectations of property management companies for the tenants are supposed to have is unreasonable. It leaves zero room for error. And being that your credit score is basically an algorithm, there's all kinds of stuff that is outside of it's not a good indication that you're going to pay rent or not. You can have perfect credit and something crazy happen to you and you lose your job, or COVID, I don't know, a pandemic gets started or something could happen to you and your credit score is great and that thing will knock you down. It happens to everybody. Yeah. But these companies, they have, everything is so expensive, but they want you to make 3 times that, like you're supposed to make 3 times the rent. So the average rent in Phoenix right now is $2,000. So that's $6,000 a month. You have to make at least that. They want you to have like 3 to 5 years of verifiable rental history. If you lived with a relative, some places they won't take that.
And your credit score must be all over 600.
Right. And you have to pay every time you apply, and it hits your credit every time. And there's like no negotiation. It's very hard to negotiate. Like things are just, for one, it's hard to talk to people when you're trying to call and ask questions. Nobody wants to talk to their anybody. Nobody educates anybody. So, I mean, it's like if a homeowner, if you work at a bank or something and your customer who's a homeowner says something to you and something that could help her, say something and explain why. Explain why that is important or what they need to know.
Gotten really bad.
Right. It's people, it's like, I don't understand when people have knowledge of something and they don't share it. Like, why would you do that? You know what I mean? Why would you do that? If you have something that you can say, right.
And anything,
and
not
people
just
are like, well, it's not my business. But I always take
on the ground. Are you going to step over it or pick it up? That's the type of person we're talking about here. We want to be the pick it up people. Let's make everybody be the people that pick it up, not step over it.
Right.
Did that make sense, or it did not? Did it?
No, it did make sense. It does make sense. Good. Because a lot of people do step over things. And that housing is really, really tricky right now. It's expensive and hard to rent and to buy. And there's ordinances in some cities about the number of people that can live in a house that are not related.
They were strict about that. Everything.
It's only 3. It's not more than 3. That's ridiculous. A lot of families are having to live together. Families are combining right now because everything is expensive and everything's so weird. So like expecting there to be. Yeah, it's like, first of all, every single person on this planet deserves to have somewhere to live, dude, like for free. Yes. Like we shouldn't have to pay we shouldn't. We're the only like animals, I guess you could say, that don't have just naturally have a place in the world that they can live. Like tigers don't got to pay for,
Right. Oh, right. I didn't understand what you meant by that, but yeah, totally. Yeah. Do you guys have any questions about real estate or about like what's going on and what's happening in the world? Or if you have any questions about hypnotherapy or any kind of therapy, any questions at all, throw them at us, man. Let's have a Q&A.
Right.
Have a Q&A.
Oh, I love questions. Let's have a Q&A.
Let's all share our thoughts on it.
And I know just from the time that I got my real estate license, which was in 2017, and now, like when I was my first year of doing real estate, I did so many transactions where I literally got people into their house for like $1,500 out of pocket.
Nice.
And they started out too. Some of them started out with like not good credit, but we worked with them and we told them, and they listened, and we told them exactly what to do, and they listened and they did it just like we told them to. And, they were able to get their credit scores up to where we could get them qualified for down payment assistance. I had so many people that came to me looking for a rental. And I was like, why would you rent when you could totally buy, and it's going to cost you actually less if you buy the house, because you qualify for down payment assistance. And then it wasn't something that you had to pay back then. So like it was $500 the earnest, $500 around for the inspection, and for $500 for the appraisal. And at that time, sellers were paying closing costs because the market wasn't ridiculous. So it's just now it's so hard to get somebody into a rental, and and loans. There's like nobody can afford a loan right now because you have to pay thousands of dollars. You have to pay thousands of dollars just to lock your interest rate. That's like before that's insane.
When I first got my first home, I only paid $4,000 to get into my first home. And that's it.
Right.
It was easy peasy. It was easy.
Easy peasy.
And it's like, so when you got all kinds of people that thought that they were going to be able to buy a house by the time their lease came due, then the interest rates got raised and they no longer could buy. They were pushed out of the market because of the interest rate. So now they have to, they had to renew their lease. Well, when their lease rolls around this next time, they can't buy again. They're going to have to rent. Here in Arizona, there's no cap to how much you can raise rent. So landlords during the summer, they were raising rent like $600-$700 a month on people. And when you can't pay that, and then you also can't get into anywhere because now your income's not enough, and you're not able to buy like you thought you were going to buy, it leaves you really in a really tough spot. And if you don't know certain things, it's really scary. So yeah, my job
People don't know.
Stressful.
Nobody knows all that jargon that they say, all the talk, the realtor talk. Nobody knows what any of that means. So it's important. It's people like JARA important. She explained to me everything that was happening, and I didn't know what the hell, dude. I could barely wipe my ass that day.
You did good though.
Thank you.
You did good.
You're amazing. That job, you are amazing. I really got to see what they do, and it is important, and it's a big deal.
Yeah. Thank you. It's stressful for sure, but it's very rewarding though. So
yeah, I bet, because you make people happy. Look how happy I am. Oh my God, this place is so nice.
Are you? You guys, that makes me so happy.
Yeah, my new house is so nice, you guys. I love it.
Good.
You know what we keep forgetting to do? Close the garage door.
Oh, no. Better do that because they'll get in.
That, huh?
They'll get in.
I know. I was freaking out. So we both got to remember to do that.
That's awesome.
We just drive off.
Oh no.
Yeah, dude, it's that. We've neither of us have ever had a garage before.
That's so cool. That's awesome. That makes me happy. And by the way, people, I don't do real estate for money either. So people are like, "Oh, you're a realtor. You must be rich." I'm like, "Nope."
She's too
Why
nice.
not?
I give
money.
a lot of my pay away, to be honest, because a lot of the people that I help, they are in a situation where it matters. Like any kind of extra contribution means them getting a house or not getting a house. So, I put in the extra contribution.
So you just donate your commission?
She does. She does. And I'm here to tell you,
either charge less
service, and what you do for people is worth more than $1 million, dude. I think you should really charge, dude. Don't do that anymore. You should don't short
Yeah, but
yourself.
sometimes I have to, because sometimes things happen in the during the transaction, and if I can still help, I would never not help unless I was going to get paid a certain amount. I would never do that. I can't. Like, it literally would make me sick to do that.
Yeah,
so like,
I know it's hard, but
I mean, it's cool if I don't have to do that, then I don't. But like, I do pitch in, like, I'll pay for either half or all of a buyer's home warranty, depending on what their closing costs look like. So, or I'll, discount my commission. I've had a couple times where I've done transactions for free because that was the only way it would happen, and it had to be me that did it. So, or else I would have given it to a different agent.
I used to do stuff when I was in hospice too that I probably shouldn't have done. Like, but it's like when somebody needs something and you can do it, it's like you're going to do it. That's just the way it is.
Right. And it's allowed. You're allowed to give up to any interested party on an FHA loan. The buyer can get up to 6% towards closing costs from any interested party, which includes the realtors. So interested party means the seller, the buyer, or the realtors, or the lender. So, yeah, I've given them credit before for those reasons.
You know what? I don't ever want to, dude. Don't ever live anywhere for more than 15 years because you will accumulate a lot of shit.
Accumulate a lot of shit, no matter what you do.
So, dang, man, I can't. I'm still throwing shit away. And at first I was like, oh my God, my mom touched this cotton ball. I'm gonna keep it forever. And
yes, you are horrible with that.
I know, but even today I was like something with my mom's. I was like, just throw it, man. Just get rid of it. My mom's not in there. My mom's not in that cotton ball.
I'm like that too, Susie. Oh crap! I think my headphones just died. Hang
on. Dude, I'm not going to be a hoarder. I'm not going to keep anything from here.
I'll be right back.
Day forward. From this day forward, I'm not. I refuse to take more crap. I was trying to refuse to take crap from my old house to this house, but crap still got in.
It's followed me. It's followed me for years. And we've got old boxes from like our very first move from California.
Oh my gosh. See, that's stuff you don't
we
need.
knew what was packed in it, and we said just leave it, and then it just stayed. We left it. Like a lot of some porcelain figures. Remember all those
yes, the precious moments?
Precious moments I have?
Yes,
they're still in the garage boxed up. I don't have nowhere to put that shit.
You know what? I gave up on figurines and stuffed animals. Don't give me a figurine. Don't give me a damn stuffed animal. I don't want it.
Right.
Can
you guys hear me okay? Because my headphones died and I can't find my other headphones.
We can hear you fine.
Oh, okay.
So, what's been on my mind lately really thick and heavy is I just want everybody to like lighten up and be nice. There's no reason to like be hateful and like not help. And like, I want everybody to reconnect as humans again. So like, I mean, when I say it's on my mind, I'm serious. It's almost like, I'm just like, I really want it so bad. And I know there's only so much one person can do, but I just want to, I'm going to do whatever I can. I'm going to say it 1,000 times if I have to say it, that we all can do a little bit better.
Yeah, we can.
Good. Everybody's good, and we can spread that. And we gotta take back life. Just take back life. It doesn't have to be shitty. No one's having a good time.
And especially like with the people that you love the most and are around the most, like don't forget that they're like awesome, and don't forget that you love them, and just be kind, and don't forget, just be nice. Don't like. It's okay. Take a look at yourself and be like, what could I do today that would be like a step further?
How can I make somebody smile? How can I help somebody Because you never know. There's that one small thing that you do for somebody could turn around their whole freaking life. You don't even understand.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
we should be that for
Yes.
everybody. Be that for one person a day. Someone will be that for you. I believe that. I believe that. I believe that what you put out will come back to you. Even
Well,
though
and even if
sometimes I
it
can't
doesn't,
feel it.
even if it doesn't, you still put it out. So you still did good. You still
Mhm.
contributed. You still sent positive vibes out into the ether. So like it doesn't even necessarily, it might not come, it will come back, but it might not come back to you. It might come back to hit the person standing next to you. But that's fine, you know, because you
And
put it out.
maybe
That's all that.
just the good feeling of knowing that you did that is it coming back, possibly. What do you think?
Right. And the person that knows that you did good and appreciates it is probably wants to do that for somebody next time they have an opportunity, because they'll
Yes.
remember.
The ripple, man. Be the ripple.
Like, right. Yeah,
So like there's a lot of
absolutely.
things that we do to keep our life from being as great as it could be, like overthinking. So I'm the worst overthinker that I know. And so what I want to say publicly in front of God, my sister, and my bestie, in front of everyone, is that I'm going to work on that. And I'm going to do better, because I'm going to tell myself that it is okay. It is okay to not have the answers to everything. And it is okay to take time on things. You don't have to overthink things. It's okay.
Right.
I'm going to be easier on myself, because that's taking away from my joy. And I don't know, does it take away from, do you guys do that? Or am I just like a
Yes.
crazy person?
No, I do it. Well, you know, I do it. I do it
Yeah,
really bad.
it's okay, dudes. We don't have to do this to ourselves, because we're not only
Like my
making ourselves
broker,
miserable, but
Sarah, stop thinking for a second and just listen. And I was like, I'm listening. I'm sorry. You're right. She's like, you're making this way too complicated. I was like, yeah. Yep.
we're making everybody miserable when we do that. So
Yeah.
we just gotta stop doing that. So yeah,
Yeah.
just gotta smile more, and you know, we don't have to own every problem of the world. We don't have to own anything that's making us feel bad. Just smile more and know that nothing lasts forever, because everything's always keeps going. You know. So
Plus,
it was
like, you woke up. So, like, congratulate yourself.
You woke up. It's another day,
morning.
and tomorrow's going to be another one still. So,
Yep.
I wasn't
and like I was
congratulating
talking about
myself
all
this morning when the dog woke me up.
that.
I'm like, go find Dad. He's awake.
Oh, what kind of dog do you have?
A Cocker Spaniel.
She's so cute.
Oh,
She looks like a little furry monster.
they're hypoallergenic, right? I think they're hypoallergenic.
That's good.
Yeah, like poodles. She does shed a little
Yeah.
bit, but not like a lot. Not like a German Shepherd or whatever.
Or like my
but she
Chihuahua.
does shed.
That's a lot. So bad. We talk a lot. Yeah, we do.
Yeah, I've been told that many times, Mr. J.
Me too.
I've been talking in my sleep, so I just never stop.
Same here. I do too. And I talk to myself all the time. People are always like, what? And I'm like, oh, no, I was talking to myself. Yep. There are guys that talk a lot too, though. My Uncle Dan talks a lot.
Yeah, I know a lot of guys who talk a lot.
Oh, I know. I wonder, let's see. Yeah, there are. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do
I mean reselling? There are a lot of people that do that right here on YouTube. Reselling for real estate. Brandy. Oh. Are they talking to? Yeah, see, I suck at reading comments and trying to talk to you guys, so I'll let Nikki
no, that was earlier when we first were talking about that stuff. I think they were, I wonder what they were talking about. But do you mean reselling? I'm so glad this situation is over. I'm in a house. Yahoo!
I know. Now we just need the weather to cooperate.
It's cold.
All my jewelry, I hear that it's not going to sell. And it's like, that will suck because then I'll be disappointed in myself.
I can't listen to two
It
at
took
the
a long
same
time
time.
to
I
even-
just have to concentrate on you guys.
Okay.
I'll
Sorry.
watch
I mean,
chat.
yeah, I didn't know that show is. Gosh, sister, how many shows are you on? Like, what they're doing right now? Like, what are they called? I need to know. I'm gonna write it down.
Too many.
Bones, right?
Well, JoJo has 2. So he's got the Morning Mojo with JoJo, but it's just the JoJo Bones podcast. That's
Okay.
his show. It's the JoJo Bones show. So whatever he puts out a show Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday mornings. Those are the morning shows. The the Morning Mojo with JoJo. 3 days.
Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, huh?
And it's just 1 hour long from 8 to 9 Mountain.
Cool.
And
what
then
was
Friday
the
night.
on last night?
That was the Paranormal Chop Shop.
What? I didn't know you were on a paranormal
What did you guys
show.
talk about? What did you guys talk about?
Well, I was trying to get on there to talk about me, but this other guy came on and who ended up talking about Machu Picchu.
Oh,
it was pretty interesting. But
what did that say? I want to know.
Just his travel there, just his trip.
There is a lot of things about Machu Picchu.
No, Incan. That's the Inca, Peru.
Oh, okay. They're the is Machu Picchu?
Yeah, that's
is the pyramids, right? They're pyramids.
With the snake it's up in the mountains there, and they built. It's like a spiritual and place where they're educators. They're
you go down there for some ayahuasca ceremonies with a shaman.
Dude, that would be scary to do it right there because that place Sandy, I don't know. I don't have any knowledge of it, but I've had dreams of it that I kind of believe it might be true, and it's kind of scary there.
Well, they were showing pictures and stuff, and I think some of it was just I think Enzo got on Google Earth and did the street version on Machu Picchu, and it was really cool. So he was walking us down the roads, and it was cool. It was cool.
That is cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't know you could do that. I can't wait to go somewhere like cool. Like I might go to Fiji maybe this summer. But
whenever
there's
my husband and son.
Fiji. Something just happened in Fiji.
Oh, what? Oh, about volcano probably. I tell my son my son and husband that I'm going to fly on the chicken plane to Bali because one day I was really mad and I looked it up where I could go for cheap and back then you could go to Bali on the chicken plane for $350, but now it's $550, which is still good. I could still pull that off. But you have to go on the plane with all the chickens that like are just loose in the little tiny plane. It's scary. Yeah. But I would do it if I was mad enough. I really would.
Thanks, Sandra. Sandra's watching both. Watching both too.
I know.
But,
I feel like
it's different because that's pre-recorded, so it's kind of weird hearing myself.
It's still like it's a show though that like all your people, we should be watching it. We should all watch it.
They'll watch it. If it's pre-recorded, it's not as exciting as live. When you're live, and you get to interact one-on-one with the chat, it's different. It's different. So it's okay.
I watch recorded live all the time.
And all these people who watch me, they know everything about me already. That was my first show, so they were asking me questions that you guys already know. So
cool.
Susie, did you tell everybody that your school wrote an article about you?
Oh my goodness, you got who's on my Facebook page? Is anybody on my Facebook? Because my school wrote an article about me, which they said it could happen, but I never. And so they did this in September, and I didn't even know. My son and my other friend found it. They Googled me, and they were like, "Did you know about this article?" And I'm like, I knew it could happen, because when you go in to get accepted, you have to write your story, like write your story, and then when you graduate, you write your story again. And they put mine in the school blog, and it was really cool, and it made me feel really good, you guys. So if you can,
it was really cool. It was
I'm looking
neat.
at it right
And
now.
I'm like, when I saw the date, I'm like,
Oh,
hey, this
I
is
see.
already old. She must have
yeah,
not
me too. I was like,
known.
what? I didn't even know this was out.
They
I'm
could
gonna
have
see if
sent
That's
you
you
a heads
cool.
up.
put the
Suzanne
link in
Sarah went from
here.
hospice nurse to holistic entrepreneur by awakening people. Aw, that makes me proud.
That's
amazing.
my son read it. He read it aloud. My son did, and that is a
Oh,
tear. That was emotional. So
oh my
this is the
gosh,
link
that's
right
awesome,
here.
dude.
If you guys want to check it out, I put it in the thing. I don't know how else I could do it, but it's also on my Facebook if you guys want to check it out. Yeah, it was pretty cool. That made me feel kind of good.
That's awesome, dude. See, I'm gonna print this out because I talk about you to people all the time. I'm gonna print it out.
Cool.
And I'm
Maybe
gonna
I
be
can print
like,
it out.
this is her. See, I'm gonna take that with me, dude, every day.
I felt like an adult.
You are an adult, dude. You've
been an adult for a while there, buddy.
But you know what? It's funny that you say that because what you are is like, I mean, it's so weird that people were considered adults when there's so many adults that are not actually very adult-like. You know what I mean? But you have the depth of your soul, you know, and you're the adult in the right way, in the right places. Wait, that's
adult. Honestly, like
say that one more time. I bet you can't do it.
I'm sorry. Oh man, I don't know why I do that. Like I do that often. I accidentally say something that sounds like so wrong.
I do too.
People think I do it on purpose. That's funny. That's gonna make me laugh. Like that's gonna be a thing that like makes me laugh when I'm falling asleep.
Oh, I know.
Like, do you have that happen to you ever?
Yes, right. All the time. Right. Okay, so I don't sleep good, so it takes a lot for me to fall asleep in the first place. And then I'll like right as soon as I'm just drifting off to sleep, I'll think of something I'll just bust out laughing, or I'll think of something really disturbing.
Right.
Horrible. It's the worst.
Really
I don't know why my mind does that. Yeah, like
my mind does that too.
The same shit, like babies and bad things. That's like horrible. I don't know where my mind gets it.
Okay, well, I don't know if I have them about babies, but like, you're not eating babies again, are you, Susie?
No. Oh, was there a comment on there? I know I put a comment on there. Anyway, I have no control.
You're getting glitchy again.
A little bit glitchy. Where are you at? In the closet?
No, this is my office room, but it's not set up yet.
Oh,
it's a mess. There's like boxes on the floor. Like I'm just taking everything out of boxes. I was looking for my jewelry because I thought we were gonna go sell. Yes, I can do hypnotherapy for. How do you say it? There's a proper way to say it, and there's not. But I say tonight, but some people say it differently. I've actually done it already, and it was successful. But the thing about that is, I also believe that ear ringing is could be related to other things. You know, could be spiritual. It could be a lot of things. Yeah. So I also we look into that too. I did one for my friend, and it worked, and it was great, and she feels so much better because it can be. Oh gosh, can you imagine if you're you know, your ears are ringing, you're hearing something in your ear, it's distracting, it's drive you crazy.
Yeah, I heard ringing in my ear for a week after I got done with the Judas Priest concert.
Oh, I know. You're gonna go deaf. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go blind and deaf. I'm just gonna be like too. Helen Keller.
I'm already blind, so the deafness is coming too.
I know my vision is getting bad too. Unfortunately. I think I do that thing that, like when you relax your eyes, like I do that when I draw. I think I do that too often. Then now my eyes are like stuck like that.
Oh, I do that naturally now. Like before, I never used to do that. But after I went to my school, they showed us how to see auras, and now I just naturally do it. Like every time I look at anything, I soften my gaze.
Right.
I imagine I get that too. I get that pitch. I get that high pitched buzz a lot.
Yeah.
But it's not constant, and I only get it to make me aware of something. And now that I know that that's what it is, it doesn't bother me. So it could be that for you too, Jen. You could be, maybe you're sensing spirit. Maybe you're sensing. Maybe that could be a lot of things. It could be a lot of things.
Could be.
Do you, sister, do you ever get ringing in your ears, or do you ever feel like you maybe could be sensing spirit?
I get that occasional ring in there, and you know how you were always taught, oh, somebody's talking about me.
Yes, that's the one.
That's what I do. I'm like, oh, somebody's talking about me, but then it goes away. It never stays with me. So
you don't get chills, like, because like I know I do. Susie and I get chills like when something is impactful.
The hair stands up. Do you ever feel that?
That only happens with me with music. Certain
that's how it feels.
Music will give me the chills.
That's good because it's impact. It's impact.
I love that too, sister. That's not everybody feels that way about music, and I just love that about us, that we just love music that way. Oh, that would be horrible for 24/7. I don't want to say anything about my kids, but yeah, like most of the time, like some men that work on construction, a lot of roadies.
Well, all the military guys come back with tinnitus. All the military guys come back with tinnitus.
It would affect your balance because
it does, because your
vertigo. I wonder.
Yeah, it's your ears.
Yeah, because vertigo can be real bad. I had a friend that had vertigo so bad, and she was like, she couldn't walk, dude, for like 6 weeks. It was crazy. She was her balance was so thrown off. It was like she was like trying to walk in one of those like fun houses or whatever that's like always moving. She couldn't walk. She'd start throwing up, and she was out of work for like 6 weeks. Yeah. Yeah, because our sense of balance is in our ears.
Yeah, definitely. It does affect you. It does. Do you get headaches, you guys? Does it give you headaches?
No.
And also, does anybody's meds cause this? Could it be anybody's meds causing this? If anybody's on something?
It could be. I think that there's a couple of medications that have that as a side effect. It could be.
So I don't like a lot of meds, but I know sometimes they are necessary. Like,
right. I think all medication has the capability of causing any kind of symptom.
Yeah, anything.
Honestly, because right.
Yeah, you never know. Everybody's different. Everybody reacts different. For every type of medicine can affect you different. All kinds of different circumstances. Nobody's body is exactly the same or has the same response. So,
right.
You never know.
And I think that even people over in different periods of their life, their body responds differently to the same medicine too. That's possible as well. Just because, you're taking a pill you've always been on doesn't mean it's not suddenly causing something that it didn't cause before, because you're a different age now. You have different outside factors. And, something that people don't ever think about, or, well, I don't know, maybe they do think about it, but that I think about all the time is like, what environmental factors are different that I am taking into my body by being a part of, like, I don't know, America. What's in my water that is now going to counteract my pills? Because that before they weren't putting that in my water, or like, you know what I mean? So like that's yeah, like we don't know what they put in stuff. So it's like that can be a problem, dude, and people don't even think about what kind of interaction their medication's having with just like the environment. Like last night they were spraying out up in the sky. Like it was like midnight. They were spraying constantly. I have pictures that are crazy from last night. It's like, and I could see the whatever they were spraying. Because every night I go out and I look at Jupiter with my binoculars, and I could see the particles or whatever. You could see it with the binoculars. You could totally see it falling.
Oh gosh, and those binoculars she has are really good too.
Right. So it's like that's like obviously falling on us, you know. That could interact with my medicine too, and that can cause ringing in the ears. There's like so many things that are going on. It's hard to figure it out.
I don't know if you guys meditate or not, but there's some meditations you could do, and I believe there's some self-hypnosis on YouTube that you could do to help with that. Yeah, I mean, you know, the more you do self-hypnosis, the easier it would be when you go get hypnosis if you go to somebody. So that's always a plus. Everybody should try it. Sleep hypnosis, just put it on when you go to sleep. Instant boom. Hello.
Hello.
Oh,
you're not coming in.
It could be caused by emotional stress too. It could be caused by diabetes. It could be caused by loud noises. It could be caused by let me think. What am I missing, guys? Injuries, head injury, neck injury. I guess that's it. I mean, probably illnesses too.
Who on YouTube can you trust to be in your head? Susie. You guys can trust Susie.
Oh yeah, you can trust me.
No.
I won't make you do anything weird.
I don't know.
I was thinking about it.
Weird.
I thought about it. I thought about hypnotizing somebody to prove me for a house when it started getting kind of tight there for a minute.
I know, right?
I did learn conversational hypnosis, where you can put somebody under just by having a conversation with them. And
can you teach that? You should teach them. You should teach a class on how to do that.
I think you could do it. I think we do it to each other, actually.
Man, yeah, you should have done that for the guy who had the house with the pool.
All of them had the pool. Well, we only looked at ones with pool, huh, Jared?
Yeah, well, pretty much. I mean, not all of them had a pool, but the one she's in has a community pool.
Yeah, this one doesn't have a pool, but it has a community pool, so that's fine.
Well, that would even be better. Now you don't have to do maintenance on it.
Right.
I know, because Matt's not going to do it. I would have done it anyways because I like going outside.
Yeah, but a big pool is a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
Yeah, it is a lot of work.
So on the YouTube hypnosis, it's self-hypnosis. So it's not like they're not going to know what your issue is. It's just going to be kind of general. So you can you can trust it. It's not, you can listen to it awake if you'd like, but you might go under. But it's not dangerous. It's not, I promise. Hypnosis isn't dangerous in any way, shape, or form. All hypnosis is self-hypnosis. Even when you come to me, it's self-hypnosis because your brain is yours. That's what's doing it. I'm just kind of like a guide. I guide you into it, and I keep you safe. Safe from. There is such a thing as an abreaction. Like say I took you into an emotional something and you started becoming emotional. That would be an abreaction. And I would just guide you to watch from above as a spectator, or I would ask you if you want to come out. So there's nothing really that can happen to you in hypnosis.
It can make you lose weight.
Oh, I don't have one up on my. I have a couple of meditations, you guys, I think on the Authentic Happiness Show. So if I don't, I want to promise. What do you guys want? Insomnia or tinnitus? I don't know one for tinnitus, but I'll find one. Self-health. That will be a good one for everybody. What that one is about is just tries to encourage you that you already know what you have to do, that what's best for you. And then I swear every time I do this on somebody, they make like a 180 turn and they actually care about everything again, and they become healthier, and it's amazing. It's amazing to watch. Honestly, I love it. It's amazing to watch.
And it's weird because for me, I don't ever remember what she said to me.
I know she doesn't.
I don't.
I'm like, you look like you're remembering.
And I remember being there, and I know I was awake, and I know, but I don't. But it's weird. I don't remember exactly. Like, no, I don't. But it worked. Whatever it is, it works. So,
let's see. I did my sister one time. I think. Do you remember everything that I was saying to you when we did your past life regression that time?
Most of it, yeah. I don't think I was like completely hypnotized, but I was in a deep state of relaxation, which
actually you were in a light trance, because for past life regression, I need you in a light trance because I'm talking to you and I need your answers.
Mm-hmm.
So I asked
I
you
was
what
just
you're
telling
aware
you
of.
what was coming to my mind.
That's all it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Because your mind knows.
That's what I said too. I was like, I don't know if I was making it up or because I was just saying what was coming into my mind. Mm-hmm. But with my past life regression one you did, not the first one, because I don't remember that one very well. But the last one, I remember not like I don't remember exactly what you said, but I remember the gist of what I saw or whatever, I think.
So let's talk about that for a second. It doesn't matter if you're making it up or not. Your subconscious mind has a prime directive of bringing up forth anything that is for your best good, anything that's going to help you. So when I do this with people, I have them sign a thing knowing that they know that you don't have to believe in past lives to do this. You don't, no matter what you say, it's going to be for your best good to learn from. Like whatever you bring out of it is going to affect you in your daily life now. It's going to be something you needed to hear now from yourself. It's pretty cool. I think it's amazing. And that was funny because when I first started doing this, I was like, oh, I love doing that. That is so interesting and cool. And so I was like telling Jared, yeah, let's do it. It'll be so fun. And then we did hers. And then and we were sad. It was like so sad. And then I was like, I didn't know it was going to be that sad. I'm so sorry. And then she's like, well, I mean, like you're doing past lives, like everybody dies. So we're like,
oh, are you talking about the first time when you came over here?
No, not that very first time, but this last one. I was like, God, I thought that
oh
was
yeah, Sarah Elizabeth, the Sarah Elizabeth one.
Yeah, and then you were like, well, everybody dies though. My sister's was very cool. She saw a couple of past lives. Can I say yours, sis? Hers was first time was gathering herbs and stuff.
I don't know if the order is right though.
I don't know. It doesn't matter. She was
I mean, there is an order. There's an order to the lives, but I can't remember the order I told you. That has disappeared from my memory.
See. Well, the first one you mentioned was the lady in Switzerland on the side of the hills gathering herbs. Wait, was there another one before that?
It wasn't Switzerland. It was like England or somewhere medieval. That one.
Okay. And she was being careful because she didn't want anybody to see her because she could get in trouble for helping the guy because she didn't want to be called. Well, I was asking her, I was like, is it because would they label you a witch if you were because you were doing home remedies or something? And I don't remember what she said either, but I wrote it down because it was my assignment. I've got it in your file, sis. We can look at it. And then another one she was a man in Australia driving cattle, but you lost the cows, remember?
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, and the first thing she said was, she was all, I gotta find him. I can't find him. I gotta find him. And so, but in the end, she found the cows and she got paid, and she could see herself celebrating in a lake or on the beach or something. So that was cool too.
That's cool. Yeah, because see, like, why would her mind just think that up? You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I think it's real because, I mean, that's like really specific.
Yeah. I have an interesting one that I could share with you because it involves JARA. And it was the first one that it was the second one that I ever did. And it was me, and we were in ancient Egypt, and I was a slave. And JARA was like a queen or a princess or something. And she befriended me and was talking to me, and we were sharing laughs. And I think we even went out into the city. And when they found us together, I got in trouble. And I thought that they killed me. And that was the end of that one. We never knew. And then I did one recently where I was alive still, older than the little girl, but I didn't have a foot. But I was the princess now. Isn't that weird? But I didn't have a foot. Yeah, I looked down at my foot and I could see a bracelet around my ankle, but there was a stump, like a stub. So maybe they didn't kill me. Maybe they just cut off my foot somehow.
How did the bracelet? How'd the anklet stay on?
Well, because they were carrying me, because I was sitting on this padded thing, and the men were carrying me on this thing, and I was just sitting there like pretty with a stump and bracelet on. And then one time I had one, and I saw my dad in it. So that's always cool when you recognize somebody in it. Have you guys JARA, have you ever recognized somebody in it?
No, well, I don't really remember the first one that we did. I just remember I was like somewhere old, I think, ancient or something. And then I don't remember that one really though. And then just the last one, no, I don't think I did.
You did one also. You told me one that you were at Pompeii. Because you were
that's probably the first one I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, probably. No, I don't know. Yeah. And you said everybody's running, and then you were like, everybody's covered in ash and everybody's dead and all this stuff. It was pretty cool. I thought that was bad. I tell everybody about that one. That was cool.
And I said it was Pompeii? Or you just think it was Pompeii?
You said you were there, like wherever that is, and then you said you were in sandals, and you were like, a volcano.
That could have been Hawaii.
That was one of my very first ones that I did with anybody, JARA, was you.
Yeah, I remember. I just don't remember. I remember the sandals. That feels familiar. Feels familiar.
And yeah, it was pretty cool. I was burned at the stake. And I also had my head chopped off. So, do you have any scars on your body? Does anybody have any scars or birthmarks on their body that is weird, that you wonder why you have that? They say that that's how you died from your past life. And like, remember how earlier I was saying I'm an overthinker? They say that when you're an overthinker, you've had your head chopped off before.
Mm-hmm. I think that maybe past lives is why I have the nightmares that I have that involve like a recurrent thing, like the shards of glass.
Yes.
And the people pushing in on my ribs, like pushing hard in on my ribs to where they feel like they're gonna like. I think that I was crushed or something, and that's why I mean, because I have like it's like so recurrent. How often I have those two things in my dreams. It's weird.
That is the reason why there is past life regression therapy, to figure out why things are happening to you in this life. Like if you believe in past lives, when you take vows or oaths or promises, those follow you throughout all of your life. So maybe like say you said someday, I'm never gonna, I don't know. I can't think of one right now, but like I'm never going to be poor ever again. It'll follow you throughout all of your lives. And then like that will be somehow, some way affect you in all of your lives. Or if you vow That's why I make this list. I have a list, which I don't have now because I don't have it out, but I have a list of what I vow to do. I should put it up.
That's crazy. You know what, that because that makes me feel like maybe I've lived a lot of lives and I've vowed to do a lot of things, and that's why I help people so much to where I'm exhausted.
It is why
my other me is vowed. Huh?
Oh, I do have it. So
like my other me's must have vowed.
You know how you're super nice, Jara, right now, and you know how I'm super nice. Like I'm not mean to anybody. Like I don't be mean to anybody, no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
So as nice as we are right now, we were that mean and bad in other lives. So I think that I honest to God, you guys, I think I was a brutal murderer. I think it was a killer. I think it was like a warrior killer. Like I think I was Genghis Khan because I'm super nice. I can't be mean to anybody, even when they're mean to me. Like I can't be mean to anybody.
You're mean to me all the time.
Well, I not always, but I only just barely started doing that. Like a couple years back. But before that, I was always nice.
This has been a good year, I have to say. This has been a good year.
I'm better. It was just a couple bad years. And
this has been a good year for me. Like really good. My health is doing so much well, except for that cold that I can't kick really, but
there was a nasty cold going around. I hope everybody knows there's a nasty one going around.
Yeah, and coughing forever.
Well, what vitamins are you taking?
Moringa, vitamin C, vitamin D, and that's it.
Oh, Moringa's good.
You need elderberry with zinc.
Like so many vitamins.
Elderberry.
Matter of fact, the kids took mine.
Moringa's from my dad's tree.
I haven't had any in a week.
You know what? Why'd you do that, kitty cat?
These are my moringa. My dad drives. Oh, you should see his tree, dude. It's huge. He's gonna make more powder soon.
That's cool. That's good, Jared.
It's a super.
What is it?
You can even eat the bark.
Really?
Moringa?
Yeah. What is it?
What all does it do for you? It decalcifies your third eye. That's for sure.
Where is it from?
Tree.
It's an antimicrobial, an antifungal, an anti-natural antibiotic, and did I say fungal?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, anti-inflammatory. It's got like more vitamins than a lot of fruits and vegetables. It's got like calcium, vitamin A, vitamin E, vitamin C. It's really good for your pets too. It's good for animals, and you can eat the entire tree as edible. You can live off of it. It has enough nutrients. If you had to live off of it, you could. So my dad he has like 5 of them, and he gets the leaves and he dries them and then grinds them into a powder and makes his pills. So
wow.
Yeah.
So really no fillers, straight
straight moringa. Yep. It's very good for your immune system.
The other day, my cinnamon pill got stuck right here.
Oh my gosh.
And I was like, oh my God, I can feel the cinnamon, the whole flavor was starting to come up. I had to, the water wasn't dislodging it wherever it got stuck in my throat. It was gross.
What is the cinnamon pill do?
At least it was the cinnamon and not the turmeric, because the turmeric one kind of makes me gag.
I like turmeric. I have turmeric too. They're so good. Cinnamon for your blood sugar?
Cinnamon.
Yes. Oh, I've never heard
that. I'm off of my blood pressure meds. Exercise.
That's amazing.
At 22 pounds of weight loss and taking cinnamon, I'm off of my blood pressure is low. Actually, it's lower than 120/80.
Wow! And you lost 22 pounds? That's awesome.
Yeah, I've maintained, but I have been off keto for a week, and I felt really, really gross. And now that feeling's gone, and I've been snacking. I'm eating like popcorn right now, but Monday I to start back up. And then it's going to be Christmas and tamales, and then it's going to be all a mess again.
Oh, tamales.
I just have to get kind of, you know, stabilized until January, and then it's hit everything hard again.
Oops, I don't want that. So I have a vow that I do, you guys, and so that way it can all. And so these are them, and they're good vows.
That's
like
what
I vow to
you
be
do
honest
that.
with myself and everyone around me, truth loving, truth living, truth speaking. Let me find a good one. I vow to be a warrior of fairness, no matter what life throws at me. Things like that. So you should make
the
vows.
fact that you even take the time to do that is so meaningful.
Hell yeah, it is.
Like,
Everybody should.
Is the chat still going? And somebody in the chat say something so I can see if it's just me? Is it broken or what?
No, I see it. I think. Oh wait,
is it moving? It hasn't moved.
Not since 9:36 when Jen said the last comment.
So yeah, those guys, and then I put on there. When I do all of these things, I find myself able to just be. Let's follow you guys. So be careful what you say.
Yeah, that's right. You should put some stuff up on the channel, because I know I listen like when I fall asleep at night, I put on something that's like a 9-hour. You should do a 9-hour one, Susie, because people will listen to it.
A 9-hour?
Wow, how I do that? But I really have to record one for 9 hours? Oh.
Well, I've never heard
I will,
of
you guys. My favorite one. I'll put it up tonight. I want you guys to go look at it though, because I'm proud of it and I like it. I think it's great, and I think you guys should listen to it. I'll put it up there tonight. I don't remember what it's called. Oh yeah, Focus on a Waterfall. I may have sent it to a few of you. JARA, have you heard Focus on a Waterfall? That
I don't know. I don't know if I have.
There's also one. I like where I talk about
what? Yeah, was that an elephant or I forgot? A rhino?
I don't know. Yeah. Hey, Bat Mom, how are you? Beautiful.
Bat Mom. Sorry, guys. I didn't get much sleep.
Yeah, I know. I slept really good for the first time in a month, you guys. I'm so happy.
Good.
That's good.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. I'm feeling better. Like my old self is coming back around. I was pretty stressed out. So it feels really good. I feel so good.
You can tell your old self is coming back around. I was like, there you are. I knew you were in there.
Moving's stressful all the way around.
It is.
It is so stressful. Yeah, it is. But I told you, I knew you'd make it. You did good.
So when things are so stressful and you think you're not going to make it through, just wait, because you will. Nothing. Yep. You just wait it out. It's not gonna last forever. It felt like it was about to last forever though. Like
I know you wanted to give up, but you can't.
I know, right? But I called you whenever I wanted to give up. I called you.
I said, you can't do that. That's not an option.
I know, she was so good. She's the best, you guys. I wish there was 1,000 of her.
I wish there was too, so I could take a vacation and be like, a week off. Oh, say Nikki, look, see, you inspired me, so I got out my wood burner.
Hold up the ends, the tips again.
Those are glad.
Oh, see, those are the ones I have. But I want this set that has the wands. Have you seen that? Let me show you. They're so cool. They're so cool.
Have you seen
I could probably do work in half. Yeah, I have a Dremel. It's out in the garage lost somewhere.
Is it like a cordless pen, like one that looks like a pen, or is it? Because this one's like
it's one of the old fashioned monsters.
I have that kind too, and I don't know I haven't used it yet.
And it works really good for whatever you need to do, but it's such a pain. I don't even know where it's at. I might have sold it. I haven't seen it.
I have a bunch
what
of
am I
Dremel
showing
tips
you?
too. 'Cause
I need to go to my wish list. Where's my wish list?
Did you guys know that
I bought myself some wood.
there's a theory that today's high school students have the same anxiety levels as insane asylum patients had in the 1950s? Do you believe that?
Did they have the same amount of what levels?
Anxiety levels.
Yeah, I believe that.
Crazy.
Whoa.
It's sad.
Look at this set.
Let me see.
Oh wow. That's nice.
That's the one I want now.
That's the set. How is that on Amazon?
Yeah. See those wands?
Uh-huh.
You can do large strokes and cover space so much faster.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just want to try, like, so I just bought a couple pieces of wood at the dollar store. I'm probably gonna
these type, they are great starters.
Right.
They're great starters. This one wouldn't go in all the way, but it still works. Ow.
Yeah.
But I need pliers to get it off because oh, there it goes.
You're really good with that.
Huh?
I tried it and it wasn't as good.
You tried burning the wood?
Did you show me yours?
I think it's right here. I had to paint over it because it came out so bad.
What?
Good night, Jen.
Good night.
But one thing is a must is that you have to buy one of these.
What is that?
It's a holder for your.
Yeah.
You have to get one of these because it's so dangerous without one of these. I've burned myself really bad without having it because you have to have a safe holder.
Oh yeah, I didn't.
And they're really cheap. They're not that expensive at all. You get two for like $10 or something. I can't remember now. But I bought it on Amazon too.
Can I just set it on like a silicone pad for now? Because I don't want to wait until it comes for me to try.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, I used to get I had an aluminum pie thing that I used to stick it in.
Oh yeah, okay. That's a good idea. Oh, it's got stencils in here. Sweet. I'm gonna make a sign.
Ooh, cool.
I know. Wait, but the stencil. Okay, never mind.
What? They're not a stencil.
Share with you guys what I was just gonna say.
You're gonna say the stencil is paper, and how am I gonna do it without burning it? What were you gonna say?
Yep, that's what I was gonna say. And then I was like, oh, you're gonna mark the wood, JARA.
Because you use a pencil first, silly.
Yeah.
Or you get these. Or you get these right here.
What's that? Oh.
I have all kinds of different sizes, but I'll just pull two out. Can you see the tips of those?
Yeah.
And then you get carbon copy paper. You get any design you want. You put it on what you want.
Right.
You put the carbon down, and then you put your design, and then you use these to trace.
Oh, yeah. That's what I was going to do.
If you have something complicated.
Right. That's what I was going to do because I have.
If you make a mistake, it's hard to get rid of the carbon. You have to either burn on top of it.
Oh.
You'll have to burn on top of it to get rid of any mistakes. I learned that.
Okay.
But it's great for if you just need to make references like, okay, this I want over here and over here. Because if you're just straight hand burn, like some of them I just hand burn, they just come out however they come out. And later you're like, boy, that's really crooked, or,
Right. Yeah, no, I always use carbon paper before I transfer something to paint it or whatever.
Well, we're tired, aren't we, JARA? So next weekend, are we going to get up at 5 in the middle of the night and go wait with all those other crazy people?
No.
Why do they get the best spots?
No.
Yeah, we asked the lady what
they
time
don't let
she
them
gets
in
here.
until 7. So, like,
No,
why
we're
would we
not
go at
doing that.
midnight if they're not going to open the door until 7? Right. It's
To
like
get the
that's
first
7
spot.
hours.
Right,
but see,
more
what would be
further in the
smarter,
front
though,
you
would be
get, the better, because that's when people have money. By the time they
right.
make it to the end, they're all
But
out
it
of
would make more
cash.
sense to like invest in the reservation, and then you don't have to be there at midnight because
Yeah.
you
Oh,
are
they
guaranteed.
assign you a spot.
Right. So
Oh
it's like,
yeah,
why
that's the
wouldn't
way
you
to
just
go.
do that?
So those are
Right.
the people in line are the ones that didn't get reserved.
Yeah. Isn't that weird?
Oh,
I mean, it's not weird. He said that before COVID, like they used to sell out of spots, and the people with no reservations get them last when they open the doors at 7. But he said now, since COVID, they don't do that. They don't sell out. So why would you go at 7 hours before you can go in there?
Well, yeah, we got new crystals today. Where is mine? Did I take it off?
New what?
See,
Oh yeah,
I got
I have mine. I'm still wearing mine. Yeah, I love it. It feels like comfortable, dude.
That's probably why we feel good right now.
Thank
we really
you.
do have something. Look, I'll show it
They
to you
do.
guys.
It's
I
pretty.
hypnotize you with this.
It looks like it's glowing, dude.
It does, huh?
Yeah.
That was a cool lady. I think
Yeah,
not
she
only
was.
will we enjoy vending, but we're going to enjoy being around people.
Oh, absolutely. And you got to teach me how to speak Spanish because I want to learn. This is mine. It reminds me of the ocean. I told Susie I wanted to say it reminds me of my time on the ocean, but I've never lived on the ocean, so I don't know why I was gonna say that.
Because maybe you have.
I would like to live on the ocean someday.
Oh,
maybe we
will.
Emma
Lou wants one of those for Christmas, but she wants a black one.
Oh, I'll get her one. Why, she needs protection?
She listed 2 different ones, but I know I remember seeing the black one. I think the other one was blue.
There's so many of them. I'm gonna get her everyone.
Okay, then you take care of that. I'm not gonna get double.
All right, you guys. Well, I guess we can wrap her up.
Thank you, guys.
Just want you guys to know we're going to be coming on at 7 p.m. on Saturdays. Is that cool? Does that sound good with that? Well, we'll see if it works out, and we'll keep changing it until we get it right. How about that?
Right. And then maybe we'll just do a show every day.
Maybe we will. And then watch my sister. She's making it to the big time. So that's cool.
What's the name again of that podcast so I can look it up? JoJo Bones.
The JoJo Bone Show.
And it's on
there's absolutely nobody watching the show right now.
And then she has her show on Sundays. And
at 5, right?
Then she's on with us sometimes, most of the time.
And I've been thinking about doing a morning show.
I think it would be popular. I think it was because that morning you came on, that was cool.
The thing is that we all watch a guy called Lee who does Raven Outpost, and he's really got a good hold of the morning show thing. So I need to see what he does when he comes back. When is the days? Sandra, I think Sandra's always in there. Do you know what days Lee's on? Or is he on every morning?
Ooh, I'm gonna wear it like this.
Like a jasmine. Arabian Nights.
The house is so quiet. Everybody's gone. I'm home all alone.
You are.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
My house is quiet. This is why my house is quiet, because it's bigger and I can't hear his TV.
Yeah.
We can be loud.
Okay, again. Sandra said every morning he's been doing it every morning. So I don't want to jump on his. That morning show only came about because Lee's was having internet issues, so he didn't come on. And Jeff said, "You want to do it?" And it just developed anyway. But it was fun.
That's cool. I'm so glad
the
you're enjoying
shows
yourself.
that you don't have to prep for are getting to be more fun.
Well, I know, but we were just talking about that, and we're gonna start doing that again. We're gonna like come up with a topic, and we're gonna like know what we're talking about.
Yeah,
right.
Those because you run good shows that way, and you bring more people in. This one just happens to be because I've got 3 shows that are all about the same thing, you know. So it's and I need to have my information right. So
right. So I'm going to go ahead and say a final thought for the night. And I want you guys to keep it in your hearts and in your heads. And I want you to know that the purpose in life is to live and expand and be happy. All you got to do is whatever you want. And that is your purpose. So I'm so glad to see my sister enjoying herself doing this. And I'm so glad to be enjoying myself again, too. And I love you all. Love yourself. Anybody want to add anything to that?
Don't forget to be grateful.
Yes, be grateful. Be mindful. Be mindful of everything, you guys, because
even in like bad situations, just be grateful because you're gonna learn something important, and it's cool that you're alive to have the experience. You know, because just be grateful. It starts with gratitude. Gratitude.
Yeah. All right. Good night, everybody. See you tomorrow at your show, sis. Bye.
oh.
No one ever sees me, I'm losing every battle. No one ever sees me, I'm losing every battle. No one ever sees me,